Hi YouTube, I'm back, and now we're gonna cover your midheaven in Cancer. Now, if you have your midheaven in Cancer, you're most likely a Libra rising. So, being cardinal signs, having a midheaven in Cancer may make you a very great charismatic leader. Just so you know, if you want to calculate a midheaven, you have to key in your birth time and your birth location and look at the highest point in your chart and see what sign is in the 10th house. So that will be your midheaven. So midheaven in Cancer people can come across as very family oriented because Cancer rules the home. They may come across as softies, you know. Dwayne Johnson has this midheaven, and he's definitely a very caring father, and he just comes across as a nice guy. Let me see what else. You may deal with property for a living because Cancer rules the home, or you may go from home to home traveling. You may, for example, like a home tutor. You may be an educator because Cancer is very nurturing, motherly energy. You may even work by the sea because this is a water sign, and Cancer is like the shallow waters by the beach. That's the not to say you're shallow. What I meant is represented by the beach because the crabs are always by the seaside. You may find yourself making emotional decisions in your career and not so much logical ones because you go off your intuition and your instinct. And not to say a pushover, but you may have one way it could go is you let people step on you, but some people may grow from this and learn from this and become stronger because of it. You know, Cancers can be very passionate people. When people support midheaven in Cancers, they support them because they love them and they trust them and they see the good in them, not just because they like what they're saying or what they're standing for. So Britney Spears has this midheaven. I'm very curious to see what conjunctions there are, because I mean her family issues have been in the limelight, which makes sense, but Cancer just represents family, not family issues. So I want to see. North Node in Cancer retrograde. I'm not really sure because North Node is more like life purpose. If you know Britney Spears, she struggles with her family. I don't know in detail, but I just know a little bit. So definitely that's in the reputation highest point of a chart. Okay, yeah, North Node is your karmic lessons, so that makes sense a little. But I'm not having the full picture for her. Who else? Benedict Cumberbatch. Hans Zimmer. Hans Zimmer music is very... it clicks with people. It's very emotional music. With midheaven in Cancer, you can build a very strong foundation because Cancer is the 4th house. It's the foundation of the chart. You may deal with small pets because that's the nurturing part of Cancer. I'm trying to think what else. You may deal with crystals. Because water sign, again, you may deal with psychic stuff, you know, crystals, astrology, all this. Midheaven in Cancer. I think that's all the celebrities I can find. Zoe Kravitz. Oh yeah, so I guess it's possible that, you know, your whatever job you get could be from like a family connection. You could be working in like a family business. Yeah. You could even be working in healthcare, especially if you have Virgo or Scorpio placements. Coupled with Cancer, that's like, you could be a caretaker, you know. Carol King. Avril Lavigne. She's a Libra with a Scorpio moon. Jupiter in the 4th house in Capricorn. So I guess for Avril Lavigne, she's more low-key, even though she's quite famous. With her Scorpio, Moon, Venus, and Pluto, and Saturn, she would prefer to be low-key. And Jupiter expanding the 4th house, ruling Cancer, but not the midheaven. Jupiter expanding the 4th house makes her more focused on home life rather than career, for example. I guess it could give a nostalgic vibe, because Cancer is about nostalgia. But I think her Scorpio side comes out more because you can see the punk rock side of her. But what I've noticed with like Libra placements, just going off on a tangent, is that they tend to be very aesthetically focused. So that's something. Let me just see who else. John Mayer, okay. I think they can come across as very romantic individuals, because once, if that Libra rising, you know, Libra is romance, Venus, and once a Cancer falls in love, they fall hard. And yeah, that's your midheaven in Cancer. I hope you gained something from this video, even though it wasn't very long. And I'll see you in my next one.